A very good morning. Right, so I'm just gonna cut straight to the chase with this one. Right, I have observed of late that I wouldn't use the word triggered, but I'm gonna use the word triggered for the understanding of the modern day folk. So recently I can think of 3 occasions when I've been triggered. I can't think of the first one. Actually, I can. I can think of it. And I'll come back to that in a different video. That's to do with somebody's audacity. Do I know that person? Or somebody pointing at me. I thought perhaps I know them. Yeah, anyway, they beeped and pointed. And the gym is that way, so maybe it might have been somebody who's going to the gym who knows me. Anyway, cutting a very long story short now. So yes, so first of all, I was triggered by somebody's audacity. And that was to do with them asking me to do something that they should be doing. That is their responsibility. Right, so the other thing was last night, a man messaged me on Facebook. I don't know him as such, but he messaged me, hi, blah, 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 whatever, and introduced himself, saying that he was single and he has 2 children. First of all, I'm not interested in anybody who has children. I don't have any children, and I don't wish to be a stepmother to anybody's children or a step-grandmother to anybody's grandchildren. Right, so so I basically responded in kind, but I did it in a way to set him up because I knew where he was going. So I said to him, I'm 57, I'm single and I'm childless. And straight away he jumped in offering for me and him to be boyfriend and girlfriend. So it was like if I'd been exposed to gamma rays, I would have turned into the Incredible Hulk. And I just went straight in. I don't swear, but I will write the words. So I wrote advising him to F off and to go and find some fool. I'm not interested in being a stepmother to anybody's children. So he wrote back asking me not to abuse him and saying that his children live with the grandmother. There are enough issues and problems in society, like I've said many times, going back as far as memory serves me to the 90s, that I would never adopt a child. I would never foster a child. Children are the responsibility of those who have them. Right, so I left it at that. I got to admit that I did feel that I had roughed them up too heavily, but I am sick and tired of people with different standards. I'm not going to say lower standards, different standards and lifestyles to mine, and I've chosen my life very carefully. I've chosen my path extremely carefully. For somebody who, I don't know what situation they ended up in, whether it be they're a widow, the wife left them, they left the wife, whatever. I do not get involved with people who have baggage or some kind of problem. Not in the least bit interested. So that was the second one. Now, coming forward, today, I encountered a woman who wanted to talk to me about Jesus. Now, the minute somebody wants to talk to me about Jesus, that triggers me. And I say trigger, as I said, for the audience. So, of course, I know how people are with Jesus. It's about how Jesus loves them, what Jesus does for them, etc. But never about what they do for other people, what Jesus has put them in a position to do for anyone. So cutting a long story short, she wanted to tell me her story. In fact, she began by telling me about somebody whose child died and she shed no tears. Saying that her tears have dried up. And what? That sounds really horrible of me to say that. I say I don't mix with women because women are weak. And when I say weak, I'm talking from my perspective. If I'm stronger than you, the chances are, if you want to think of an example, it's like two arm wrestlers. If we were arm wrestling, I'm going to end up breaking your arm. So it's best to not try and come and form any kind of allegiance with me. It's best that we just say hi, hello, how are you, goodbye. It's best that we keep it like that. So she tried to introduce Jesus, and I know that if somebody's going to talk to me about Jesus, they're not going to be up to my standard when it comes to doing good works, right? So I could chuck any example out there. They say faith without works is what it says in the Bible. Faith without works is dead. You can have as much faith as you like in Jesus. Where are your works? Right? I could be on here for 2 hours telling you about things that I've done to help people, even complete strangers. And it's no big deal. It's just this is what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to help others. I mean, obviously, not everybody. Like yesterday, some guy asked me for money. Long story short, he was sitting outside the supermarket. I offered to buy him whatever it was that he wanted. He didn't want me to buy him something. He wanted money. Even had the nerve, I didn't have any cash, had the nerve to tell me that Sainsbury's does cash back. If he gives me £5, I go and get cash back and give him 10. I gave him nothing. Had he asked me to buy shopping to the sum of £30 or even up to £50, whatever, if that was his need, I would have bought it, but not 1 pence from me, so I left him sitting there. This woman tried to tell me about compassion and love and forgiveness. Like I said, I don't swear, but F that. What compassion have any Christian shown my sister in the past 3 years that I've been looking after her? Zero compassion, right? So it's all talk. That's all they do, talk, right? So I am of the mind that, it says that Christians will be persecuted. The only reason they're going to be persecuted is because they're weak. I would like to see who's going to come and persecute me. I have a strong belief. I've got a relationship with God. I would like to see who's going to come and try to persecute me. And I will look forward to that day. Right, so basically that's it. I'm a terrible monster, in layman's terms. I cut to the chase when dealing with idiots. I'm not going to engage with them or try to bring them round to my way of thinking, because I don't, people can think what they like, can do what they like. But if it be the case, 1 second. If it be the case that you're going to come to me with some ludicrous nonsense, the chance I'm going to destroy you. Right, that's just a reaction. I have zero tolerance for nonsense. I was watching, while I was cutting fabric last night, I was watching something about the fat positivity movement, and some real demon-possessed people talking about why they can't lose weight, why they don't want to lose weight, and all kinds of crap coming out of them. And I thought, I will never meet anybody like that. I will never have a conversation with anybody like that. They wouldn't feel inclined to even come and address me, because I would completely crush them. This woman who was trying to talk to me about Jesus ended up in tears because she said I judged her. Of course I judge her. I said, I don't feel any energy, any Jesus energy coming from you. I said, I've been in pubs doing karaoke. And I said to her, as you know, Christians aren't supposed to go to pubs or clubs. But I've been in pubs and random drunkards have come up to me and said, you're from God or you're an angel. And I didn't go in there declaring Jesus loves you or anything like that. People are supposed to see it, feel it, sense it. You don't have to go about telling anybody you're a Christian or you believe in God or anything. You just go out there and be a light in the world, and that's enough, right? So, like I said, I could be here for the next 2 hours telling you how many people I've helped over the course of my existence. When I say existence, I mean my time here on earth. But I don't need to do that. But I can pluck up an example in any scenario. The ones to do with money. I guarantee you, Jesus was always preaching about money, people and money, rich people and money. It's going to be easier for a camel to go through the eye of the needle than for a rich man to enter the kingdom of heaven, etc. People in this world are money obsessed. And the Christians are no different, right? Until I see them stretching out their hand and giving away their money to the poor or to the needy, until then I will not take them seriously, until I see them actually picking themselves up off their arse and going out and helping people who need help, practical help. I will not take them serious. I do not want to hear anything from them about Jesus. And I'm in a perfect position with my sister because none of them have done anything to help her in these more than 3 years. Done nothing, and so I have that as my, if you like, my weapon of choice, my stick with which to beat them. Do not come and tell me about Jesus and what a good Christian you are, because you're not. Until you until you match what I do, give up your flat, sleep on the sofa in a one-bedroom flat, work out in the living room, all your stuff in the garage rotting, while looking after, in my case, my sister. Until then, you can't. If you can match that, then I will give you respect. But don't come and tell me that Jesus loves me, right? Or to come to church or any crap like that. Not interested. Don't want to know. And as well, there are people out there who try to take advantage of people's goodness. Good luck to the one who comes and tries that with me. I will crush you. Not with my fists, not with a weapon, but verbally. I will make you feel so bad about yourself, you will wish that you never spoke to me. And I'm just saying this, it's not like I'm making threats or anything. I'm just saying I am sick and tired of weak-minded people who prey upon others and who go about preaching Jesus. Don't want to hear it. Don't want to know them. All right, I'm going to leave that there because this is sort of like going to end up a bit long. And I don't want to sort of like go into anything else, but those were the points I was making anyway. So have a lovely day. Look after yourself. Take care. Bye-bye.